I don't know, blah. No, it's Mark. Good day. How you guys doing? Hold on, I'm still setting up. Give me 1 second. Good, how about you? I'm tired. I just woke up. I went to sleep at like, I wanna say, 8 AM? 7 AM? And I slept till now, so it's like, what would that be? 8 hours-ish? Hello, Nobilis, good day. But like, I am, I'm talking about like, I got up from bed 10 minutes ago. All I drank was a coffee. I should really probably fix my sleep schedule to at least have like an hour at least before the stream. Okay, there we go. Oh, good reminder. Did you brush your teeth at least? I don't brush my teeth in the morning. I only brush my teeth in the evening. I don't know if that's common or not, but I've never had any dental issues, so... Alright, there we go. Should be good now. Where's my controller? There it is. Hello, dude. Day. Oh. God damn. I too don't brush my teeth, then I spent around 700 euros on a dentist. I've never had any issues with my teeth. Like ever. And I brush my teeth once a day. You don't need more than once a day. Fuck's sake, all my cables have mixed together. Fuck. Hold on. Jesus. Fuck, dude. Hold on. My charger mixed with my fucking headset cable and my charging cable and my fucking everything cable. Fuck off. Come on. I gotta fucking tangle them. Fuck. Jesus, what the fuck? How does this even fucking happen? You should see this. What the fuck is this? How can this just happen? You've been sitting idle for 2 days. Hold on. Fuck's sake. Oh my god. There we go. Better. Fucking... Okay, hold on. I don't know how this happened. I have no fucking idea. Hold on. Why do I go to sleep so late? Cause I'm, I don't know, I'm tweeting, I guess. I set up tweets before I go to bed. Usually. At the morning, because morning breath is too real. Occasionally I brush my teeth. I've never really, like, noticed morning breath. And I mean, I brush my teeth right before I go to sleep, so... I've never had anyone point it out or anyone, you know, be upset by it or anything, so... And I mean, even if I, like, lick my hand and breathe on it, which is usually, like, a good way to test your breath, like, I can't smell anything. Again, I just woke up, so...
50,000 steps.
Oh my god, Jesus fucking Christ. I pressed to pause my, YouTube music, and I got, and I turned on the video I was watching on YouTube of someone walking from Tokyo to Osaka in Japan. Very, very cool video. Hello, Kaya. Did you get your account back? No, not yet. Which is a good reminder, actually, to send another request. I mean, everything is done. Like, I contacted my lawyer. Hold on, let me send one actually right now. I contacted my lawyer. We have disputed all the DMCAs. The problem is that no one works at Twitter anymore. Elongated Musket has fired everyone. Elon Musk fired everyone, so now all the only people who work at the support at Twitter are like automated bots. No one works there. So you're just fighting like a losing battle against the system where you're just kind of like, I'm just submitting it over and over and over again until someone sees it. Because, you know, inevitably someone has to see it, right? Like if you try enough times, if you send 200 requests, at some point you'll need a person. At some point, you know? Maybe. No, you're saying it's all Indians. It's not Indians. It's not even like third worlders. It's literally just AI. It is literally AI. I will send a request now, and I'll get an answer within 2 minutes, which is just an automated reply. It's not Indians, bro. They don't pay those guys anymore. Only people who work at Twitter is like Elon, Nikita, and like Grok, I guess. It's terrible. But it is what it is. Hold on. Okay, you gotta do this captcha. I can show you even. Hold on. I'll show you here. You fill out this, right? You're sending this, and then you have to solve this captcha where it's like, how many rocks do you see? You gotta find 3 rocks. There it is. Another 3 rocks, there it is. And it might or might not send. It might be too soon? No, there you go. Thank you for your request. We'll review and take further action if appropriate. In some cases, we may send an email with more information. Please check in the trash spam folders. Yeah. And then you go to my Gmail. Let's see. Gotta be real careful to not share any confidential information here. Yeah, so we got like X, right? You see here, I send it. The reply that I get back, mind you, every request I send is saying, hey, I submitted counter notifications to my lawyers, I did this, I did that, blah, blah, blah. And then their answer is always, hello, your account has been restricted. You can submit restriction, by the way. And it's like, I did. And I answer, like, I have already filed them. And I give them the cases that I did. Legal case 2237009. 2236958, 2232376, right? These are like the cases where I was disputing the DMCAs. You put yourself under legal, like, what is it called? Responsibility to dispute them, and then you dispute them. And I got a lawyer involved for this, because he wrote the messages that I sent to them. And then they just don't reply, right? And then you look here, same thing again. Hey, you should submit retractions. And I'm like, I have already submitted retractions. I've already done that. And then I have like a thing where I just like submit these. This is like a suspension email. You see, they don't answer very often. From the suspension email on the 9th of March, they've answered like 4 times, maybe. Oftentimes, I'll send something, and they'll never answer, so... yeah. It's awesome. It's very cool. So for now, we're just waiting. Now we're just waiting. I don't mind too much. My new account is doing fine. Right now, at the moment. You know? It's, you know, it's nothing about the money or anything like that. Trust me, I'm fine on money. I just want my account back. It's my old account, you know? Like, yeah, like, I can still go on my account. Your account is suspended. I can still go on it. I can still check my messages and stuff. I can even send messages. Like, the account is still here, technically. It doesn't show any many posts or anything. The account is still very much so here, right? It's just suspended. So, unfortunately, we're still waiting. How long are we gonna wait? My hopes are now... I used to hope that I would get the account by the end of the month. That's not gonna happen. I don't think so. My hope now is I want to get my account back before my birthday in August. So, you know, like 3-4 months from now ish. I'm setting aside about 3 or 4 months. That's my expectation to how long it's gonna take to get the account back. Especially now that there's a massive ban wave. If you go to r/Twitter help. Yeah, if you go to r/Twitter help, which is a Twitter, a Reddit subreddit. I don't use Reddit too often, but there's people are having a lot of issues with suspensions. A lot of issues. To the inbred, mouth-breathing, knuckle-dragging Neanderthal reading this. Yeah, people are... These are like from 20, 30 minutes ago. Like, people are getting banned left, right, and center. And this is because of this, inauthentic behaviors. Twitter rolled out a new fucking AI feature that bans accounts based on vibes. If you have like an old account where you only repost art and like art and stuff, your account could just get banned for inauthentic behavior, right? And if you try to appeal it, they're gonna be like, your account will not be restored. Right? There is no system to this. It's just like, if you're an account that only likes tweets and never like comments and stuff, you're flagged as a bot because only bots do that, right? So, by proxy, there is this huge wave of people who just got banned, who just got suspended because of this retarded fucking new bot thing. And then I'm in the middle of this, also being banned for a completely different reason. I think if I got banned in January instead of March, I would have had way better chances to actually speak to a human than right now. I got banned at the worst possible time, like a week before this. It's crazy. And I couldn't have appealed it like as soon as I got banned, because I had to dispute my DMCAs, and that takes 2 weeks. So by the time my DMCAs got disputed, this thing rolled around. You know, I think you understand my case now. I think you understand what's going on now, right? Like, it's fucking like... Yeah. One can hope. It adds some excitement to life, I guess. Like, every time I send a request, you know, today might be the day. Today might be the day. Highly unlikely, but today might be the day. Plenty of people like stuff without posting. Well, yes, that's the... Yeah, exactly. Imagine having... There's people... I've seen people who have, like, had their accounts from 2006 get banned. For no reason. It is beyond retarded. So trust me, wherever you, like, whatever you're doing... Twitch buggy, favorite follow. Whatever you might be banned on, trust me, it's not as bad as Twitter. Twitter is actual hell on earth. How can the richest man in the world fire everyone and get an AI to moderate for him is beyond me. New Jazzers, figure follow, thank you. Are they gonna ban people for that? They're trying to fight the bots. But in my opinion, look, okay, I'm getting off this topic, but like, in my opinion, you know how you fight the bots? You ban the motherfuckers who use the bots, not the bots themselves first. How about you ban the guys who blatantly bot, like the Evan Loves Worth guy? That guy does nothing but bot his tweets all day. How is he not banned? That's all he does. Everyone knows it. How the fuck can he just bot 100k likes every single day? And gain and lose like 10 followers? Like, it doesn't make sense. Oh, it's this fucking corridor. Hello, good day. The only good thing Elon did was take it from leftist ideologies, everything else is worse. The only thing that Elon did was give me money. No. You know, like let Twitter be a... It is a more free speech oriented platform, that's like without denying, but like the fact that there's no actual support team anymore is just stupid. Hold on, I see a note. Map of resonance, yes. It's a giant beehive. Oh my fucking god. Fucking bees?
No, that wasn't part of our deal. But it's not necessary to destroy stars. What about my family? If I play my cards right.
Hello, in the press. Good day. How you doing? Oh, fuck me. Can you go through this door? Yeah. That was Wesker, clearly. Was that Wesker and Barry?
Jill.
Yeah, it was.
Barry, I heard someone talking.
Oh, you heard. I think age is starting to take its toll.
Hello, Arcade. Good day.
Talking to myself is becoming a bad habit.
Talking to yourself? You all right? What's gotten into you?
I'm getting you worried, aren't I? But don't, I'm alright. I guess this creepy mansion has gotten to my nerves. Anyway, I think I'll go outside, get some fresh air for a change. Don't worry, I'm just going to get some fresh air. If I'm lucky, I'll get to waste some monsters along the way.
Alright, see you, Barry. All newspapers and magazines on top of the bed, some appear to have vomited blood on some of them. Some of the newspapers. Great. There's an item in here. Oh, there was no items in the corridor, okay. There's a ladder here. Climb down, yes. Good day, toilet. Oh yeah, this is the way to the labs. I don't remember why you could move this. Rock, what mods are you using for Lobotomy Corp? The only mod I used was overlapping, like the one that lets you see like the health bars of every one of your people separately. That's the only one. I missed a lot. Is this your first playthrough? Pretty much. Whoa, buddy. I mean, some people would want to argue that if you use mods for oh, there's another door here? What? Some people want to argue that if you use specific mods for Lobotomy Corp, you're cheating, which I disagree with. I think the game's so broken that some of the mods are like the overlapping health bars is like necessary, in my opinion. A key, huh? Best advice I have for Lobotomy Corp is to not play Lobotomy Corp. There you go. Fuck off, B. I'm in too deep, day 17. Day 17 is like 2 hours of gameplay, come on now. Do not download gachas, download from chill and fun SP game. What do you mean? Kiss, you dog. I don't even caution, it's fine. Damn, unlucky. If you wanna play something from Project Moon Universe, I would advise you to just play just play what is it called? Runa. Just go play Runa. Locker is fun? No, it isn't. You're talking to someone who beat it 100%? It is not. Maybe the first few days can be fun. Oh, fuck off. Self-defense pistol. Okay. Suicide note. I had to do it. We ran from those things, helping each other to survive, but Robert started to show symptoms. I had to do it. Those damn things are pure evil. There was no other way. He would have done the same if it were the other way around. After I put him out of his misery, I had to just leave him in the bathroom. Now I'm probably the last one. How could this happen? I'll never forgive myself for being part of this project. Eventually, I'll get what's coming for me, though. There's no way to escape from this nut house. It's just a matter of time now. Everything is set. All I need is a little courage to get it done. Knowing that I'll leave many things undone is regret beyond words. But this is better than just waiting to turn into one of them. Please understand and at least just let me end my life as a person. There's a message on the back. Linda, please forgive me. Oh, I put him out of his misery. That's all the items. Nice. What the fuck do I use the self-defense pistol on? Got one bullet. Killing Antidote demo version is also fun. Basically Chinese Resident Evil. What? Is it a Chinese version of Resident Evil, or is it Resident Evil, like, inspired? What did I need the crank for? I don't even remember. It's Resident Evil Slot by Chinese developers. I don't know why I would try it, to be honest. Well, I guess I didn't explore that room, but I'm gonna have to come back there later anyways, so, like, it's fine. Whoa, buddy. It's a big-ass spider. Big-ass tarantella, as they say. Excuse me. It's gonna do anything? Does anyone remember how many shots it takes to kill a spider? Hey, I'm trying not to get to the door, buddy. You can easily run around him. I'm just like, I'm asking like, how many shots does it take to kill what, a spider? I don't think it's too many. There's so many items in there. I gotta put them away. More shotgun ammo, huge. We're stashing away like 18 shots now. It's pretty good. We stash away this. Yeah, I can only have 2 spots open at any time. Just kill it's easy. I'm asking how many shots does it take to kill it? Like, approximately, how many shots would it take to kill a spider? Because I don't know. I don't want to waste ammo on something that I don't have to kill. But if it's like 1 or 2, then I'll do it. 1 shotgun? You're just lying now. I know for a fact it's not 1. Where is he? Ow. It's 2. Okay. That's not too bad. Unless that guy gets up, that is. I don't remember if they get up. I have no idea. But I will heal now, though. Went from caution to, what is the red one called? Maybe you're poisoned? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm on caution. I didn't get hit by its spit. I only got the bit. Hold on. My boss is messaging me. Give me 1 second here. Okay, there we go. There we go. What does first aid box do? I don't even remember. Playing Limbus Company yesterday was actually really fun. Even though it was just an intervallo, I'm getting back in the rhythm of reading. I feel like I've gotten a lot better at reading through playing that game. I was just moving through those lines. Search the box, open the box. Okay. A red oil lamp. It's not lit. How about now? Strange silhouette hovers over the reddish light. Could have some kind of meaning. An eye. Aha. Damn, what was that? Who's that on the wall? Damn. That looked like the... What's the name of the evil bitch from Final Fantasy? Looks like her. The old evil hag from Final Fantasy. What's her name? Fucking... I don't remember. Which Final Fantasy? I think it's 7, no? Or maybe... I don't know. Can I open it? Do I need to use it? How the fuck do you open this shit? Okay, cool. The red book. Bandage with blood. It's a book with a red cover. Nothing is printed on the pages. Is there a special way to use it? Examine the front of the box. What was I doing? And what was I doing, you fucking retard? Another eye. Green eye. So red eye, green eye. Okay, let me put away some items again. I will backtrack to put away items. Like, I'm picking up every item like I can. I don't give a fuck. For a replay, I'm gonna delete the mod. I'm gonna uninstall a mod that skips the door animations, because it's pissing me off. For a first playthrough, it's fine, but like every playthrough after this, I'm installing a mod that just skips them, because it's genuinely takes up like 20% of your playtime, if not more, of just staring at a door. The adult wound finish one, yeah. Exactly. It's just 2 seconds. It's not even 2 seconds, it's like 5 in some cases. Like this one. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi. Almost 7 seconds of just wasted time. And this adds up. You have to go through a lot of doors in this game. Red eye. Some billiard balls. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll screenshot that. That's it? There's nothing else in here? Okay, cool then. I guess. There's 3 lights and billboard balls. Billiard balls. The balls probably correspond to the order of the candles. That doesn't make sense because the candles are already lit. I highly doubt I have to unlight them and then light them up again. I did get a key though. I do have a key to control room. Maybe that's the room over here? Who knows? I'm gonna get grabbed again. I don't know if getting grabbed here actually counts as damage or not. I'm on fine. Let's see if I go through this. That does damage you indeed. Okay. Interesting. Hello, Lena. How you doing? Good day. Baby cunt! Oh my god. Alright, cool. So, where is the item that I'm looking for? Is it this? Plant 42 report. 4 days have passed since the accident. The plant at point 42 is growing at an amazing rate. Although there are many unknown aspects about this plant, we know that in comparison with the other group of plants, the T-virus has had a substantially stronger effect on this one. The T-virus has drastically morphed its host anatomy as well as its size. Looking at its current stage, it's difficult to imagine its original appearance. Nowhere on Earth will you find anything like it. We've also found that Plant 42 has two main sources of acquiring its necessary nutrients. One source is through its root. Somehow it has rooted itself down into the basement. Immediately after the accident, a scientist went mad and destroyed the aqua ring. Ever since, the basement has been like a pool. There is a high possibility that it's one of the chemicals in the water that's promoting the Plant 42 rapid growth. However, we have yet to determine the specific chemical. A bulb-like body of the Plant 42 has been sighted hanging from the ceiling of the first floor. We are sure that it used the air ducts to reach the first floor. Numerous long tentacle-like vines are protruding from the bulb. We believe that vines are the second means of acquiring its nutrients. When the Plant 42 senses prey, it uses the tentacle-like vines to capture its prey. After doing so, suckers on the vine drain the prey of its blood. We've also noticed that it has some intelligence. When it captures its prey, or when it's inactive, the vines twine around the door to stop possible intruders. Unfortunately, several of our scientists have already fallen victim to Plant 42, and we have heard the stories from the survivors. They all observed one thing in common. When the uniform petal-like flaps open and reveal its vital internals, it has a tendency to become more aggressive. One witness reported that it was as if it was trying to protect itself. Why it behaves the way it does is still unknown. That was it, okay, it was just one document. I think I got the key to go down now. There we go. You can tell it's an old game because all the butts and titties posters. Do you think they will remove them in the remake? They're remaking the game right now, so... And the remake called Veronica, there's rumors about them remaking everything. I've seen some people claim that they're remaking Resident Evil 0 as well. At this point, what is true and isn't, I don't know. Oh, there's a fucking shark in here. I know this place. There's a fucking shark in here. I kind of want to go save, if I'm being honest. we gotta get to the door over there. There it is. Jaws. Alright, now we're in here. I don't think we can do too much here, huh? No, siree. I guess we just gotta go back then. Yeah. I can't get hit though. If I get hit, it's over. I'll just die on the way back, because like you gotta get grabbed by a tentacle towards the end. God, this area fucking sucks. The one to use is the double door? Oh, that one, yeah. I do have the key. Isn't that the one I can open? I should have checked it, honestly. I don't know why I didn't. There we go. A warning lamp indicates that there's an emergency. Really? Oh. We can take that. So you said to open it from the top, huh? There you go. A herb mix of green herbs was inside. Amazing. Can't I just use the singular herb? Yeah, nice. Huge. Caution, in case of a drop of oil pressure control, open valve 2. There's a map of Aqua Ring. Take it, yes. Wow. So much discovered. Pressure shelter. Okay. An error message being displayed. Something happens. They've gone wrong while the water was being drained. There's a switch to drain water. Press it. Yes.
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
Oh shit, what the fuck do I do? Yeah, you're not opening that.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Where do I go, though?
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold.
Where the fuck do you go? Down? Why would I go down? Are you stupid? If that window blows out, it's gonna get flooded down there, which is fine, because then I'll be able to be up here. Just run? Where? Where do you run, you dumbass? If that gets flooded, some of the portion of the water will be down there, so it will go down. I should be fine up here. You see what I'm trying to say? The sharks will no longer be a threat because the bottom of this will be flooded. I gotta figure out where to run. Because again, my last save point is like an hour ago. I don't want to die. You have to resolve the oil pressure. You have to resolve the oil pressure. What does that mean? Oh my fucking god. I'll just look it up. At this point, I'll just fucking look it up. You're not helpful. I have to lose. I have to fucking close the shatters. What do you mean, run, you fucking retard? Running is the thing you don't want to do in this.
Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
Retard tells me run. Fuck off. The right computer? I'm reading that. You have to check the right computer. But where's the right... What right computer? What are you talking about? This? This is the only thing.
Reaching 70% of pressure threshold.
Should I be able to put it now? Yeah, there you go. Now what? The charge will only go halfway, then go to the oil pressure valve, add select 3, then repeat the first 2 steps by releasing the safety on the right panel, then the lever on the left. So just repeat the thing? What is pressure valve add select number 3? What does that mean? What the fuck is the valve at 3 mean? What is that? You found a note? Yeah, I know I found a note for valve 2, but where's valve 3? Surge pressure. What are you talking about? It's randomized. It can be free for us, but it can be randomized. Now go back to the press the switch that... Yeah, but where's the valve free? I don't get it. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to redo all these fucking rooms.
Reaching 90% of pressure threshold.
Yeah, but where's the pressure number 3? I don't fucking understand this stupid retarded fucking game. Where's valve number 3? It's in the short corridor. Are you sure? There's no way it's in the corridor. This is by the way randomized. I always thought it was only Valve 2.
Reaching
In the corridor? Fucking where? What are you guys talking about?
All personnel, prepare for impact.
Oh. Nothing happened.
Reaching maximum pressure threshold.
Yeah, GG. Amazing. Sick. Fuck you. Whoever told me to run, kill yourself, honestly. Fuck you. Wasted so much time thinking that I had to run away from that. Kiss. Gotta replay the whole fucking segment again. Amazing. You went to the ladder by yourself? No, you're fucking retarded. I only went to the ladder once I saw people were writing run, 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 run. How did you fucking miss? Ah, I'm just gonna reload. What the fuck? How did you miss that? Are you fucking stupid, Joe? I not told you to run. You gave me shitty instructions, is what you did. Whatever. It's stupid that they even have that section there, but whatever. That's just fucking retarded. I didn't even remember it. I genuinely thought you had to run away from that. And it even doesn't even make sense to why you would die if you would went up. Because, again, water is sitting at a certain level. If it destroyed the bottom layer, the water would flow into that layer, and the water would lower. So why the fuck does it kill you then? It doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, I get that you have to pick up an item later. That's obviously why it's there. I get, for game-wise, yes, it does make fucking sense. But I'm just saying, like, why wouldn't the water just flow into it and I would be fine? It's stupid. It kills you even if you're above, by the way. Which in my opinion doesn't make sense, but you know, this is like a, what am I, this is like a 20... This game was released when I was born, so... Then again... Yeah, LARPer crash out. The thing is, like, I have to pick up these items, because if I don't pick up these items, I will, I won't get the achievement that I need. Every room has to be basically, gray. Which means that you pick up every item and read everything. Not this way. This way. I don't have to kill the second spider, thankfully, so I can just put away my stuff here. The first one's a bit annoying, so I just kill it in case. Even though I don't have to at all. They're very easy to avoid. We can do the shark section soon. I'm just gonna clear that room, then I'm gonna clear up the side rooms, use my keys, and then I can do it. Because I will need the control room key, which is in the room beside the save room. And to get that, I need to go to through the corridor. Blue and green herb. Nice. Good stuff. Light this up. I don't know if it has anything to say, but light it up anyways. Maybe it's some kind of hidden puzzle, I don't know. Took a good old, took an old good sip of 50 antidepressant pills. Nice, I think. I've heard of scramble your brain, but I guess, you know, like it's, a necessity. I had a friend who was on antidepressants. He just kind of told me that antidepressants make him a husk. Instead of making you feel good, what they do is they make you feel, nothing. You don't feel like happiness or sorrow or anything. You're just kind of like a husk. That's what I've heard, at least, that the antidepressants do. That being said, many people don't have a choice in the matter, so... Maybe I have to use the book on these lights. Hello, Shu. It depends on the type. I remember Pippa posting about it. When Pippa... This was like fucking 3 years ago. Pippa was posting about being on antidepressants. And she was saying like how it just makes... Like, it just makes you just like numb. You're just numb. Which is why I will never take them. Like, I would, you know... I would never take antidepressants, honestly. It can be an experience, but the alternative is being depressed. You literally can't be bothered to get out of bed. I suppose if it helps you be normal again. It's that meme. I don't care how bad anything gets. I am not going to therapy, and I am not going to like a therapist or anything. It will put me to sleep for a long time, maybe forever. I hope not forever. You shouldn't overdose on your pills. It permanently ruins your brain, and I heard that if you stop taking them, including all psych meds. I feel like there's a sinister part to it, isn't it? Where a therapist would be inclined to get you to take your medicine, even though it is clearly bad for you and you're clearly addicted to it. I feel like there's probably a sinister like scheme to it, where there's an incentive to get patients addicted to these essentially opioids. No, isn't it just, couldn't it just be classified as an opioid at some point? Whoa. I'm pretty sure it could. You have to do treatments to recover even from light use of psych meds, yeah. like, I don't know. If you ask me, I feel like treatment of mentally ill people is not great when you're getting them addicted to drugs that alter their brain chemistry. There's gotta be a better way. But I feel like no one profits from the better way, as well as nobody really. It's probably harder and more costly, and you don't get and they don't sell like any drugs. So. What is it called? It's the big pharma, no? I mean, it's especially bad in America, but even in Europe, like, you know how like kids will be depressed, so like the solution that they'll figure out is like, oh yeah, we'll get you addicted to drugs, don't worry. Don't worry, child, who is growing up and your like brain is developing. Here you go, here's a drug. Oh, you don't like sitting in classroom all day? take this drug, bro. Here you go. I do think therapy isn't a scam. I used to think therapy is a scam. I think therapy is just overpriced. I'm sure a lot of people can benefit greatly from talking to someone who is like, how do you say this? A lot of people don't have like self-reflection, so like being able to get a third-person perspective is a good thing for them. I think I have pretty good reflection, so I don't think I need a therapist. But I know that a lot of people struggle with that, so... I can't put it anyway, flip away. Healing, maybe heal. Yeah. No, but then I can't pick up... Okay, fuck me. An outsider, yeah, an outsider or something. Problem with therapy is that most therapists are left who will ruin your life. I mean, I do think that for sure there's some people who just push an agenda on you. Especially if they're political and stuff. I don't think all therapists are bad, I just think a lot of them are destructive because they kind of just do the opposite. Where instead of being like honest and supportive at the same time, they kind of just like feed into the delusions of their patients a lot. And you know, there's no benefit in that. Why not? Why can't I use it? Ah, whatever. I mean, I don't need to kill this guy. I already got all the items. See ya. I do think priests are a good place to go. Even if you're not like a Christian, I think priests are a great people to talk with. Not even necessarily because of the religious belief, it's more so the outlook on life that's different. And they won't try to sell you drugs, which is nice. Fuck! Am I fucked now? Dude, I'm in caution. I thought I had a heal on me. Shit. What now? Guess we're gonna have to get through the section then. What getting hit? I have to get to the control room without getting hit. I did kill a zombie in here. Yeah, I did. Okay. My friend who went to a therapist for like 3 months in college found out he got flagged for depressive behavior like 5 months after the fact and now can't buy a gun. That's amazing. I mean, you know, it's, I get why people are depressed these days. I'm not depressed myself. I think that the thing that you gotta recognize, and a lot of people don't recognize this, is whenever you're sad and whenever you're actually depressed. I feel like a lot of people are never really feel depression. I feel like everyone has like bad times, everyone has like sad times or whatever. But I think depression is a whole different beast that people don't recognize often. Or they recognize all sadness as depression. That's not it. I think a majority of people have never been depressed, who claim to be depressed. I think having a rough patch in life is not the same as depression. Yeah, but sadness can sell drugs? Yeah. Exactly, so it's all depression. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. It's all just for pharmaceutical companies to make money. I would go as far as to guess that most therapists make a commission out of selling the drugs to you. I would genuinely start a conspiracy theory that they get a commission to anyone who they can get addicted to these opioids. Under the precursor of, you know, of mental health treatment. How? There we go, finally. Alright, now time to do the puzzle correctly this time. Is there another herb here? I don't think so. We're on red health, but we die either way if something hits us or not, so... Oh no, there is a medkit though. That's huge. Don't examine it, use it. There we go, beautiful. Guess we gotta use this.
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety. Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Jesus. I think I gotta redo the whole thing now.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold. Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
There you go. Anything else I gotta do? Drain the water, yes. Water has been completely drained. Nice. Depression is a medical condition in which being depressed is just an emotion one can feel. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A lot of therapists will just knock it up to both being the same. I mean, I've known a few people who have been depressed or whatever, who have been on antidepressants. I've never been depressed. Yeah, I don't think we can go here. If your pastor priest went to college, he is actually trained for therapy. I mean, that's kind of their job, no? Oh, ammo. 12 gauge, fucking huge. What's the lore? What's the inspiration behind your avatar? Have you seen The Lighthouse? 2018 movie The Lighthouse. With who's the guy that plays Green Goblin in Spider-Man? With Willem Dafoe and who's the guy who plays the new Batman? Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe, yeah. It's pretty much based on that, the Lighthouse movie. Because it's my favorite movie of all time. Magnum rounds. Ooh. Oh, shortcut. Huge. The Fortnite movie. Yep, the Fortnite movie. You could call that. You could call that. That's one way to say it. Do I go back and put away the ammo? I'm gonna have to take some damage on my way back. It's a great movie. It's my favorite one. My top 3 is that one, Mad Max Fury Road, and either Common Sea or what is that one called? Common Sea or The Seventh Seal, which is a Swedish movie. It's a movie about a knight who comes from a crusade, and the death comes for him. And then he says, you know what, Death, don't take me yet. Let's play a game of chess. And then he starts running away from Death, and Death catches up to him every time, and it tries to play chess with him. And he tries to trick Death. It's a great movie. The metaphor for it is good. It might be a bit boring. It's one of those movies where it's like, it's a much bigger product of its time. So I feel like a lot of people will just kind of be bored with it. Mad Max Fury Road anyone can watch. Same with The Lighthouse, but like those two, no. Or especially Common Sea. Common Sea is actually on YouTube. You can watch that one for free. But it is a very film that relies on a lot of shock value, I guess. Its making was interesting. It's a World War II movie following a Belarusian boy during the Nazi invasion of USSR. The reason it's interesting is because they use a lot of practical effects. So, for example, there's a scene in the movie where the boy is being shot at by a MG42, and he's hiding behind a cow. And what they actually did, they used actual live ammunition in that scene. They actually shot at him with real live ammunition when he was hiding there. Most of the scenes that had shooting were used live ammunition. Same with bombs. It was made in the USSR in 1960, 70 something maybe? So it is an old movie, but I highly recommend it. For its technical aspect and its historical aspect. Good movie. I wasted 2 shots for no reason. You just can't shoot that one or what? Huh. What the fuck are you supposed to do here? Huh? I think this guy's gonna attack me if I go out. Doesn't have power, yeah. What if I re-enable this one? Will it do the same thing? Yeah, it will. The fuck? Anything else I can do? Haven't seen it only in a singular clip. It's a good movie, you should watch it. I think I should be safe to go down to the water. Oh my god, I gotta repeat the whole thing again. Oh my fucking god, dude. Why? Zero progress stream, amazing. Push it into the water? Why? What the fuck kind of solution is that? What? It's actively being electrocuted. How would touching and pushing it be good? Who made this stupid retarded game? I guess you gotta turn it off and then push it, but like that didn't even look like it could be an object that could be pushed. God, this game sucks. Oh my god, this game is awful. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, I gotta repeat that whole thing again? Are you fucking kidding me? It's a fucking joke? I'm sick of this game, bro. I'm getting sick of it, dude. This section is so AIDS. So bad. Ow. Cute little spider. I usually hate spiders, but like when they're a bit fluffier, they actually do look kind of cuter. I hate spiders. I despise spiders. But that one's fine. That one's not that bad. Jumping spiders are cute as fuck. People say that, but it's like the idea of a spider that can jump is anything but cute to me, if you ask me. That shit sounds like a fucking nightmare. Oh my fucking god. I think I'm poisoned now. Yeah. Thankfully we just got a herb that fixes that. Okay, this time after I drain the aquarium, I'm just gonna like save. I don't know why I didn't. Also, put away this fucking crank. I could also put away the lighter if I wanted to, honestly. It's not needed at all. There's no zombies that I can light on fire anyways. Like, yeah, I don't care how non-toxic they are. Like, it's just like, I don't want them. I don't want them anywhere near me. I don't care if your spider bites, it doesn't bite, if it has like toxicity or doesn't. I don't want it anywhere near me. I don't care how little, how big, I don't want it anywhere near me. That's it. That's the end of the story. It could heal wounds. Get it away from me. I'm fine. I've been doing a lot of research on traveling, and I think a travel destination that I really want to go to, I thought it was Thailand, but after doing some research, I think Vietnam is better. Vietnam looks crazy. Some of the places you can go to and how cheap it is. Oh my god. You can get a 4-star hotel for 20 bucks a night. It's crazy. All the transport's cheap. Everything to do is cheap. It's like a very tropical kind of place. You can go to the jungles, you can go to sail on boats through the rivers, you can go to the beaches. It's awesome. It looks fucking sick. There's mountains in the north. Definitely a destination on the list of places to go in the near future. Southeast Asia is quite awesome for a holiday. Yeah, I was just like thinking, where would I go in Southeast Asia? Because like, there's so many choices, right? And I think Vietnam is the best by far. It's the cheapest, it's the most like beautiful, there's so many cool things to see, so many trips. I was looking at the trips. For 15 bucks from Ho Chi Minh, which is the capital, I think it's the capital. Or maybe Hanoi? I don't remember. From Ho Chi Minh City, you can pay 15 bucks. Or sorry, you can pay 40 bucks. They'll pick you up in a limousine outside of your hotel. They'll show you all the, like, you know, Viet Cong tunnels and stuff. They'll show you everything. They'll give you a dinner. They'll give you everything. And then at the end of the day, they'll let you shoot like AKs and MG42s and everything. It's fucking awesome. They let you like shoot like you know, Cold War, Vietnam War era weapons. It's I looked at it, I was like, for 40 bucks in a limo with wine and stuff? The fuck? You can also order like a normal one where they pick you up with like a normal car for 15 bucks. A whole day trip for 15 bucks is insane. So Vietnam definitely looking good. The only problem is that it's expensive to fly there. It's about as it's a little bit less expensive than flying to Japan, but it's still very expensive. Like between flying to Vietnam and Japan, like you'd probably want to fly to Japan. Like if you're already spending that much money, you probably just want to fly to Japan at that point, you know? If I could snatch like flight tickets to Vietnam for like maybe 600 bucks, like a round trip, that would be a good deal. Because otherwise it's like $900, which is expensive. And I'm already planning a second trip to Japan, so... And the European trip. Those are the two trips I'm planning right now. Is Japan happening this year? Probably not. What I'm doing right now is this year I only plan to do the Europe tour where I go to London, Paris, Nice, Bern, Milan, Rome, Naples, Rimini, Slovenia, Vienna, and Prague in September. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably wait to the end of the year, and then I'm gonna ask my usual group, because we were supposed to go to Japan this year, but we didn't because it was postponed. So what I'm gonna do is at the end of the year I'm gonna ask them, are you guys still planning to go to Japan next year? If yes, I'll go with them. If no, I'll just go alone. That's the plan. Because, you know, preferably I'd still want to go with a group, but... But if they're not going, then that's fine. I prefer to travel in groups like anyone does, but problem is, again, my friends are so broke. It is not even funny. Why can I not use it? Why can I not burn his body? Hello? He's just gonna wake up and fucking kick my... Hello! Why? There we... Oh, it's because you use this. You don't use the lighter. Fuck, I'm stupid. You wanna know what my friends like responded when I asked them, "Yo, what's the move for the summer?" I asked, "What's the move for the summer?" One of my friends said, first friend says, "Drink 1,000,000 beers." Second friend, hang out with a girlfriend. Third friend, smoke 1,000,000 cigarettes and work. I was like, alright, but who's like down for traveling? And he was like, bro, money. I don't have any. That's it. Those were re-responses. I had to open my phone. We use Signal for messaging. My friends were like, you gotta download Signal. Because we used to have a Snapchat, and then we realized, like, we're in our mid-fucking 20s and using Snapchat. We gotta cut that shit off. So we use Signal. Like, yeah, like, does it ever, like, has it ever been, like, have you ever seen someone who's so broke it pisses you off? Like, how do you not have any savings? How? I know that times are hard, but, like, what the fuck are you doing? Lock the fuck in! Does he work? Yes! But he also studies. He's studying in Oslo. So number one, he's paying for an Oslo apartment. He has to pay per semester. He's taking a loan out on living, on his school. That guy's in negative money. At this point, I kinda accepted that we're never gonna go anywhere. Fuck, dude. Is the degree actually useful? He's studying film. And my other friend who also lives in Oslo is studying creative writing. You think those guys are ever gonna go on a trip with me? You think that the China trip is happening? I'm starting to doubt it. To be fair, my other friend, the guy who's going to creative writing, that guy's way better off, because he is working in a sushi restaurant owned by a Japanese guy, very nice guy, in Oslo. So he's working there, and he doesn't study yet. He's gonna study next year if he gets into the school he wants to go to. So that guy has at least some savings, but he's not spending them on travel, that's for sure. Because he wants to make films too, so he's saving for a nice camera so he can start making movies. I also went to film school. I went to a year of film school. It's called the Folkehøyskole, which is people like a public higher education school. It's like 1 year and you live there and you pay for everything and stuff like that. I did that. So like I am also like, I guess I have a higher education in film if someone asks. Very useful degree. Not even degree, it's not a degree. Like, it's just, you know. The problem is I would love to go with someone to China, right? I wanted to always go with my friends, but it's just not happening. It is not realistically happening. Those guys are never, ever gonna save enough money for a trip. I'm not gonna lie, they are a lost cause. Because number one, my friend's studying, right? So for the next 2 years, he's still busy. Okay. Once he's done with that, he is $30,000 minimum, probably more, in debt. Okay, so he has to pay off his debt. That's probably another 2 to 3 years. If he finds a job, that is. Which I doubt, unfortunately. When is the nearest, like, scenario where we could go to China together? Where it would align where they have time, money... Time and money. Realistically, 10 years from now, maybe. 10 years from now, I'll be 33. Like, you know what I mean? It's awful. It's not happening. It's just not happening. I'm just realizing this slowly. It's just not gonna happen. Unless they lock the fuck in. It sucks. And the worst part is I can't even hang out with them because they're in Oslo, they're studying. We used to hang out by playing video games in the evenings. But as I said, both of them are bums who live in like small, like shoebox apartments where they don't even have space to have a PC. So we can't even play video games anymore. Can do shit. If you'd go to China, what places would you go to? Probably land in Beijing, then take a train down to Shanghai, and then take a train to... Hold on, I gotta look up what that city is called. Probably land in Beijing or Shanghai. Probably not to Beijing, because it's better. And then take a train, probably to Chongqing. Probably to Chongqing. Is it Chongqing? Yeah, Chongqing. Very nice city. And then from here, you can have it as a drop-off point to go to the mountains. Which is like the Grand Canyons. The national forests. What is that like here? Yeah, there's this like whole province is just mountains. Emeshan, which is like a huge mountain. There's a lot of like mountains with temples on them, which is really cool. Probably go to Yunnan, maybe, to the Yellow Snow Mountain. Sorry, Yulong Snow Mountain, not Yellow Snow. Just very beautiful places here, right? Very beautiful places. The Taishan, which is a 1,000 steps up to the temple. Obviously, Peking. You wanna visit the Forbidden City. Stuff like that. Yeah, you get the idea. But I'm stretching myself thin. I'm just kind of like what I do is just like I after stream I usually just sit on Google Maps and I just look at places, and then I just like them. If I like a place, I'll just put it down on a pin and I'll just like it, so that I can come back later and be like, oh, what is this? Why did I like this? Oh, it's these mountains. Awesome. Oh, why did I put a pin here? What's over here? Oh, it's the Daigoji in Japan, or the Toji, or the Himenji Castle, right? Stuff like that, or the good hotel that I would maybe want to rent at some point, right? Stuff like that. That's what I would recommend. It's more fun to just kind of like explore Google Maps. 1,000 steps to heaven? Yeah. You can apparently get robot legs that can help you climb them. I feel like I could do it myself. Unless you did this exact trip, Beijing to Chongqing in 2016, it's really great. If you say so. I think China is awesome. But then again, I'm stuck in a pickle, right? Because I promised, we were with my friends, we were like, we're gonna go to China together, bro. Let's go. And now they're all broke, and they're gonna be broke for the next decade, and it's like, do I just not go? No, you don't get it though, because my friend's gonna finish it. He's gonna finish his education in film, and he's gonna be like a film producer, you know? He's gonna get a film producer job where he earns a lot of money, you know? Look, okay. Going into film, you kind of know you're not gonna make any money. You have to be very passionate about film and TV to go into it. I'm gonna be honest. Time to find a new friend, I guess. I mean, I did find a new friend who I'm going to Netherlands with. And I wanted to go to... We were gonna go to Japan, but one of our friends is buying a house at the time. So right now he's trying to buy a house, a new apartment. So we couldn't go. But he will for sure go to Japan again. So I'm fully down for that. But my main friend group from school, it's not happening, man. Yeah, creative I mean, is there money to be found in creative writing? I am all for following your dreams, right? I'm all for following your dreams, and I think that people should follow their dreams. If my friend wants to do creative writing, I'm supporting it 100%. But I'm gonna be real with you, man. That China trip is not happening. He also wanted to go to Jordan. That's not happening, bro. I'm sorry. I want to go to Jordan, too. I really want to go to Jordan. Jordan seems super nice. But it's just not happening. You gotta have money put away. I'm leaving all my broke homies behind. I mean, you don't even have to be that rich. I mean, to be fair, to travel, like, when I budget myself correctly, I can easily go on a trip to Japan, which is pretty expensive, for a month. And my budget is looking at like $2,500, which is a lot. That's a lot of money. That's not a lot of money for Japan. Most people put away like at least 6,000 or something because they're bad at money management. But you can easily like travel cheap, especially in Europe. So it's like, you know, like how do you have nothing? How do you actually have nothing? You're in minus. You have less than nothing. You're in debt. Stupid. So, yeah, it's just not happening with my friends. I'm probably gonna go to China with someone else, or... I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll go alone? I don't know.
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum
I'm not going to any schools. The last call to send a application to schools this year expired like a month ago, so I ain't going nowhere. I'm chilling. I don't even know where I want to go to school, so I'm not gonna apply somewhere. I'm not gonna apply somewhere where I don't even know if I'm gonna wanna go there. What would you go to school for? I don't know. I'm also wondering that. I'll be 24 this year. I don't know. Nothing, ideally. Nothing, ideally. I don't have a dream job. My dream job is to do nothing. Which, practically, I'm doing right now. I think I'm richer than most people right now. Not because I make a lot. I don't make a lot of money. Per month, I make probably between... Like a rough estimate... $3,000 to $5,000 a month. However... my living expense is so insanely cheap that even though I am earning a lot less than an average Norwegian is, I am saving nearly all my money. Like, a lot of Norwegians will make $8,000 a month, right? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But they live in Oslo, so half of that goes to, like, taxes, rent, food, going out, and all of a sudden, they're saving less than $100 a month. I'm saving what they save in a year, in a month. You know what I mean? So then, that's how I can afford this stuff. When boomers say that you should stop buying that fucking Starbucks coffee, they're onto something. You're not gonna buy a house with that, but they're onto something. Those small expenses do add up. Definitely. And you know another thing? You wanna know another thing that pisses me the fuck off? Those same friends who are broke as shit, they're in debt, they're barely scraping by in Oslo. They are the guys who go out every weekend and drink alcohol. Buy fucking shots of vodka Red Bull for $10. And I was like to my friend, yo, bro, you gotta buy Arc Raiders. We gotta play Arc Raiders. And he's like, nah, bro, I'm too broke, bro. I'm like, how about you just don't go out this weekend. You're gonna be able to buy it. And he's like, nah, bro, because it's like, you know, I gotta like de-stress, bro. Okay, man. I had to buy the game for him. De-stress with Arc Raiders? Yeah. To be fair, it worked. We were out there. Unfortunately, the guy is living in a small apartment now where he can't have a PC. We can't even play video games. It sucks, bro. It sucks. It feels like, you know, it feels like everyone walks the road and the roads just kind of split completely. I'm all alone. Can I go now? Is the water electrocuted still? It says it's toasted, but that guy's still moving. I don't see any other way to go. Alright. We're good. The residence key, nice. What's your profession, if you don't mind me asking? I work at an airport. But most of my money has been made through Twitter these past few years. Right? I can live off of my like regular check. I wouldn't be saving a lot, but like the stuff from Twitter, I'm just saving all of it. So that's how I've been able to like amass a decent amount of money. It's like a side hustle. You know, now that I got banned, I earn less, obviously, but I'm still earning like decent money. Like I'm still earning about $2,000 to $3,000 a month from my second Twitter account. It's not it's not the same as earning 8,000 that I earned on my previous account, but it's still money. Like again, I don't even feel the decrease because I don't even use money. So all the money that I would get, it would just go to a savings account, anyways, or sorry, an investment. So. And besides, they cut down on the amount of money you get. They gave us like a big surge, and now it's gone down. So you can't rely on it. It's you know, it's very unreliable money. But what I already made is already mine. You know what I mean? Like in the first 2 months of this year, I made about $16,000. So that's already saved. They can't take that away from me. And from what I've heard, they already took down like the how much money you earn. So. That's already earned, right? You can rely on it, obviously. Hello, sir. Good day. Hello, Kazar. And you know, like, if I lost Twitter completely, if they banned all my accounts and forbidden me from ever making any other accounts, what I would probably do is just get more shifts at my work, regular work. That's it. And I just make extra $2,000 a month, put that away, and you know, chill. I plan to do that in the summer anyways. I plan to work more in the summer. Just pick up more shifts, fuck it. I usually do that in the summer. Because there's need for extra work, extra help, and, you know, might as well. Extra money is extra money. And I'm also very smart with money, I think. I don't mean to toot my own horn. I don't have an ego, but I think I'm pretty good with money. I think most people are bad with money. It's not that necessarily that I'm good with money, it's that people are bad with money. You know? Most people do spend on stuff they simply don't need. I don't know about you guys, I use all my stuff until it fucking breaks. I used my old phone for like 7 years until the top of its screen stopped working, and at that point I thought, okay. The top of my screen is no longer working. That impedes on the usage of the phone so much that I'm willing to buy a new one. And you know what I did? I went online and I looked at the cheapest possible iPhone I could buy new at the time. This was 4 years ago. And I bought like an iPhone 8 or 9 or something? Something like that, like new. Just so the battery was fine. The cheapest I could buy. I still have it. It still works fine. It's obviously decreasing in life. But like, you know, you don't need an expensive phone. Like I see people who just buy like the most expensive iPhones every single year. It's crazy, dude. How do you spend? I can't even like for me personally, I can't even fathom spending $1,500 on a phone. With the modern technology, these phones, like even the phones from like 5 years back, are just fine. They'll work just fine. The camera is 4K, 60 FPS. Like we have reached the point of diminishing returns with phones. There is no reason to buy the new phone. There is no reason. You don't need that. I don't play video games on my phone too much. All I need them for is like browsing, like maybe a photo and two here, and the calls. That's it. You know, like browsing like Twitter or Reddit or whatever, right? And most phones from like a decade ago can still do that, so... Same, unless it's broken, I don't change it. Same with clothes. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Chili Toad. It's strange. I really like RE4 Remake, but I didn't find Krobby Cat's new video to be all disagreeable. I don't know why people could lose their minds over it. I don't know either. I don't know why people are so defensive of game remakes either. They don't allow you to criticize them ever. I mean, you know when your parents give you like money tips and they tell you like, son, you have to save, you have to save, you have to save, you have to save. They are right. They're completely right. You do have to save. That's it. That's the core principle of like of how to get a lot of money is to just save them and invest them. That's it. Take all your money, put them into an S&P 500. Every like dollar you earn that you don't need, you just put it into that S&P 500, and that's it. Someone said if you put $200 every month into S&P 500 from the age of 18, the compound interest will eventually just make you a millionaire by 50. You know, so that's how it works. And that's if you put $200 every month, which is about, what is that? That's $2,400 every year, I think, which is quite a low amount. That's per year. That's how much you gotta put per year into a stock index to be a millionaire by your 50s, statistically. And, you know, times are rough, so people can't even do that. People can't do that because it's just, times are so rough these days. So I get why people are like, you know, why people can't do it, obviously. I'm not blaming anyone for not being able to save, you know, $200 a month. But it's just like a perspective thing, right? At the same time, yes. At the same time, yes. I completely agree with the point that tomorrow is not guaranteed. You might end up saving your entire life. So it's important to remember, spend your money, but spend them smart, you know? Like, I travel, but I don't I travel like very cheap. I travel as cheap as possible. I do hostels. I spend majority of my money on the travel there and the food there. That's where I spend most of my money. Like sleeping, you'll be fine on a like a hostel bed. You'll be fine. You don't need that extra like comfort of being into like 5-star hotel or whatever. So by all means, use your money and spend them like wisely, right? Like a good example of this, I wanted to get more into Warhammer. I wanted to make more Warhammer. I wanted to paint more Warhammer, stuff like that. Right. It's expensive. Warhammer is insanely expensive. So what I did instead, I evaluated how much an army would cost me, and then I looked at how much 3D printers cost, and I bought a 3D printer for, I think, combined everything, $500, which is cheaper than one army of Warhammer. And now I can print all the Warhammer I want with my 3D printer. It's a time, and I acquired a new hobby, which I learned. I learned how to model. I learned how to 3D print. I learned how to set up the settings and stuff. I learned how to cure. Instead of just going the easy way and just picking Warhammer up, you know, more cost efficient, and I gain a new hobby. So that's like a good example, I guess. So like, if you want to pick up a new hobby, like try to like think of smarter ways to pick it up. I'm gonna go save. But Warhammer 3 when? I already streamed that like 4 times, I think. We gotta go to the store for some energy drinks. We'll be back in an hour. I don't know if I'm gonna be live in an hour. I gotta go to the gym at 9 PM, which is in an hour and 20 minutes. I think I'll be alive still. I want to skip gym, but I can't. I can't be slacking off. I'm going to Netherlands. I'm gonna have to show myself to people. I gotta be in peak form by then, or at least as good as a form as I can be. Because I've been slacking off. There we go. And save. Since we're talking about RE4 Remake, it's funny how people will tell you the original RE4 is dated, junky, and worse than Remake, as if for the past 20 years the Remake released RE4 wasn't considered revolutionary. I mean, yeah, exactly, it's just revisionism. I talked about this on Twitter too, about how people considered it like a masterpiece. Gained fat or lost muscle? Gained fat. I've only gained muscle, like my lifts are consistently getting up and up and up. It's just that I got very lazy after I got back from Japan. I ate a decent bit in Japan. I didn't gain a lot of weight in Japan because I walked like 20,000 steps a day. It was more so after I came back. Christmas rolled around. I ate a lot during Christmas, and then I got sick in January, so I didn't go to the gym. I skipped half of like February. I skipped like half of February. like working out, so I gained like 8 kilograms or something. It's crazy. I'm just gonna have to lose it again, the same way I lost it. So again, I'm just you know, dieting and working out. That's all you can do. That's the only, like, one of my friends had tried to put me on some not steroids, but he tried to put me on some like I don't remember what it's called. Something like some chemical you can buy or something. Some chemical or some shit like that. I don't think I've gained 8 kilograms in the past 15 years. Not creatine. Actually, creatine has been bad for me. It bloats me up like crazy. I still eat it with my meals. What I do is I just put like creatine into my beef when I cook. And I also take omega-3s, and I also take vitamin C. Those are my steroids. Not steroids, but like, you know, supplements I take. Peptides, that's it, peptides, yeah. My friends has been trying to get me on peptides. I was like, okay, how much does it cost? Oh, 10 milligram dose. 10 milliliter dose, which is about enough for... How long is that? You have to take it daily, 1 milliliter for the first week, and then 2 milliliters after that. $90. I looked at it and he was like, you do it for a month. And it's like, okay, but this shit costs $500. I'm not paying $500 for something I don't even know if it works. Fuck off. $500? You're out of your fucking mind, bro. Hold on. That's a good reminder. I need to take my omega-3 pill. Hold on. There we go. $100, that's cheap. It's $90 for a bottle of 10 milliliters. That is not cheap. I just like, you know, like... Do I really want to risk it? Like, I don't even know if that peptide has any side effects. Like, do I really want to risk some chemical that I don't even know what does into my body that will help me with weight loss? No, I don't. I'm not even like super. I'm not even overweight. Like, I'm not saying like I'm like what's like a good comparison? I'm not like Boogie. Like I am working out, and I am like, you know, I bike, I run, I walk uphill, stuff like that. But like, I just gain weight. Just gain fat over my muscle. Just my poor eating habits and being lazy. Gotta get back on my feet. So that's why I'm saying I have to go to the gym. Can't be skipping anymore. But I am very healthy. I was at the doctor's last year. They told me I am like pristine. The only thing that I had more of, they told me I have more than usual white blood cells in my blood. And that they told me that's excellent. So, that's it. Everything else I have like the normal amount of, or just a regular amount of. So I'm healthy. I'm fine. For some reason, my dad was always thinking like, you should go get yourself tested. You probably have diabetes. You know why he thought I had diabetes? Because when I lived with my parents, I put sugar in my tea instead of like the sugar-free thing, like the Activia or whatever it's called. He was like, oh, you probably have high blood sugar. You probably have, like, diabetes. I went to the doctors. I was like, yeah, I usually drink my tea with sugar, you know? I was thinking maybe that might affect me or whatever. So they took my blood tests. And they went like, yeah, no, you're fine. Your blood sugar is completely fine. You're just normal. 2 teaspoons of sugar. So I have a very big cup. I bought a big cup in America, dude. My cup is huge, right? it is like taller than a regular Red Bull can, not the bigger ones, the smaller ones, right? It's taller than that and bigger than that. It's a huge cup. So I usually do 3 teaspoons of sugar whenever I drink tea, like once a day. And my dad was always like, "Oh my god, how much fucking sugar are you putting in that shit? Oh my god, you're gonna die! You're gonna die!" Right? And it's like, dude, it's 3 teaspoons of sugar is 40 calories. Like, yeah, the sugar can be a lot, but it's the only sugar I consume in a day. I don't eat any candy. I don't eat that is the only sugar I get within a day if I drink a tea. My dad's very old-fashioned when it comes to like nutritional things. Like, he will always say that about, like, me. I'll drink 3 teaspoons. I'll take 3 teaspoons into my teacup, and then he's gonna, like, freak the fuck out. But then, his fucking meals are fucking crazy. And he doesn't see a problem with that. Oh wow, hold on. I have way too much caffeine. After I move, I'm gonna try to quit cold turkey again. I don't drink much caffeine. But the point is, I gotta lose weight. I gained weight, and I mean, most people wouldn't even admit to this, I think. Most people don't even admit to them. They kind of fool themselves. Oh, it's just water weight. Yeah, shut the fuck up. You just gained fucking weight. And you said that you lose weight in the kitchen? No, you don't. That is a false statement in my opinion. You lose weight with a combination of exercise and kitchen. Right? Like, when I don't go to the gym, I just sit at my home. Because I don't have a reason to leave, right? When you're not moving a lot... Like me, because I don't have a day job. When you're not moving a lot, you are, like... Your maintenance calories go drastically down. Because they can go down to, 1,700 calories or something. Right? When you're not doing anything. So even going to the gym for, like, an hour or two will get you back into that, like, regular, sort of maintenance. And yes, I do eat beef still. Yes, my daily dinner is 3 tortillas with some sauce, some meat, and salad. 800 grams of meat. 9% fat pork. That's what I usually eat. So it's a pretty lean meat. That's 300 calories for like the past 5 weeks. Well, I mean, yeah, but like a lot of, I don't mean to insult, but like a lot of the people who like to say that, like they're sticks. Like if you're a walking stick, 1500 is not hard. But if you're actively working out, lifting weights, I do my workouts for about 2 hours each time, and doing cardio. Like 1500 feels like I'm starving. Mm-hmm. There we go. I was on a COD, it was never meant to be forever, some days were rough. The thing I found best is like drinking a lot of water. Drinking like water, like if you drown yourself in water, it can sometimes suppress your appetite. I don't know, people have been telling me to drink like zero sugar drinks. I don't know about you guys, but when I drink zero sugar drinks, I wanna eat more. It like makes me crave actual sugar and actual like stuff. I don't know, I can't drink just zero sugar stuff. It just doesn't taste good. I tried with everything, but it doesn't work. Coke Zero is the only one. Yeah, actually, Coke Zero is the only one that tastes good. I tried Pepsi Max. That shit tastes like ass. I tried Julebrews, which is like a Norwegian brand. Doesn't work. I tried Sprite. Maybe I should try Coke Zero. Maybe I should borrow some Coke Zero from my work. Because everyone in Norway drinks Pepsi Max. That's like the #1 soda in Norway. Norway drinks like more Pepsi Max than like most states per capita. What was I looking for? Oh no, yeah, right. I tried, when I was in America, I tried Dr. Pepper. Dude, the drinks they got in America with zero sugar, I get how they can do it in America. The zero sugar drinks in America are so much better. It's gotta be them fucking chemicals that are not allowed in Europe or something. Because I tried a vanilla Dr. Pepper with no sugar. Dude, I could drink that every day. It was so good. Or like the cherry Coke. Dude, it's so good. God damn. I don't know what they do. Because like everything in Europe has this like disgusting fucking aspartame aftertaste. It's fucking disgusting. Okay, hold on, let's see. People say that it does not happen to me. The sweeteners we use most are not allowed in EU. Do you live in America, Haram? Because when I was in America, I drank a lot of stuff. I tried like, a lot of food. Their zero sugar alternatives are so good. So good. Another one is like Jello. They have like, you I guess have like 0-calorie Jello. And that's like the perfect snack. That is like the perfect quintessential snack for like if you were cutting. Zero sugar jelly. We don't have that in Europe. You can't buy that in Europe anywhere. Like zero sugar jelly just doesn't exist. Which is odd because you'd think like making zero sugar gelatin would be pretty easy. I wish bubbly sparkling water wasn't so overpriced. Oh yeah, I guess it's overpriced, right? Like the health things are overpriced. Okay, so this is the green one. Hold on, I'm cycling through like this is gonna be a 6. So like this. Then this one. This one is 3. And then this one is gonna be 5, I think. Nice. Solve the puzzle. Is it optional puzzle? Might very well be, honestly. Probably not. Empty bottle. Another empty bottle. And then 2 more. Jesus. Fill the empty bottle with water. Oh yeah, you have to like, this is where you make the, This is where you make the chemical to destroy the plant. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 4 plus 6 equals 10. 1 plus 6 equals 7. 10 plus 7 equals 17. 17 plus 3 equals 12, 20. Yeah, that's how math works. Water 1, red... oh, okay. Oh, wow, okay. So... 1 plus 3. That is... water and red, okay. Fill one up with water. Then... can I combine these? There we go. So now it's NP004. Then we need to do 4 plus 6, which is purple and yellow. 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 And purple. Oh, this is purple, okay. Is it? Purple is 4. And then yellow is 6, yeah, so it's 4 plus 6 to 10. Yeah. Okay, now it's orange. So now it's... 1 plus 6. Okay, so it's 7. And then 10 plus 7, okay, so we gotta pick up a new jar. And then 1 plus 7, which is water and yellow, right? I think it's water and yellow. Water and yellow. Combine these two. Now it's green. And green is... what is green? So 1 plus 6 equals 7, and then 10 plus 7 equals 17. So that's going to be 7 then. Because it doesn't say here. Green has to be 7 then. Yeah, it says that right there, number 7. So now you combine these two. And you get number 17. And then 17 plus 3 equals 20. And 3 was red. So we take one of these. And then combine them with this one. V-Jolt. There we go. Nice. That should be the thing that kills the plant, I believe. That should be the chemical that kills the plant. I guess I can discard these now or put them away or something. I think that's it. I drink a lot of liquid and San Pellegrino. See what I mean? What the fuck is San Pellegrino? I'm actually gonna look that up. What the fuck is San Pellegrino? You made that up. Oh, it's like sparkly water or bubbly water or something? I've never seen this before. It's like sparkling water. You like a sparkling water with flavors. I see. In Norway, we have something called julebrus, which means Christmas soda. It's a soda they sell like before Christmas, and during Christmas, which is like a very significant part of Christmas in Norway. And I tried like zero sugar of that one. It tastes fine, but it's nowhere near like a solid experience. However, I would say that if anyone comes to Norway, I highly recommend to try it. come in the if you want to come to Norway, come during the winter and try the julebruus. I mean, generally, if you're coming to Norway, I would generally recommend to come in during winter. Because it's not a lot nicer during winter. But I recommend it. And Easter soda? Do we have Easter soda? I don't remember any Easter soda. I only know julebruus. Oh, what the fuck? You can grab it from here? That's a first. But no, in America, I envy Americans for the choices. I genuinely envy you guys. I went to Walmart once. The amount of choices I had with everything was awesome. That was awesome. In Norway, I go to the store, I have one choice for pretty much everything. Which can be nice in some cases, but, you know, in other cases, it's a bit annoying. Especially if you want to have, you know, some flavor, some variety in life. What was it that had like 50 flavors? I think it was Oreos or something. Or like soda. I know that Oreos have like 50 different varieties in America. I think the best thing that I ate in America, which was like the weirdest thing that was good, was the sugar cookies. That you can get like a whole box of them for like $5. It's crazy. I understand. I posted about it on Twitter, I remember. The first day I was in America, I bought those, and I was like, I completely get how people are obese in this country. I get it, because it's so cheap to be obese in this country. A whole box of cookies is $4. $4 from Walmart. And it's like, it's the American portion size, so it's like, it's a huge box. You go to 7-Eleven like later at night or later in the evening, and I could get a whole 7-Eleven pizza. I picked it up actually. I tried that 7-Eleven pizza. I tried Wingstop. I tried like 7-Eleven pizza. It was actually really good, and that pizza was huge. And I got it for like $7 or something. Is it dangerous to go any further? Yeah, use from behind the wall, you're right. Yeah. The question is, are they good? Yes. Dude, everything in America was fucking delicious. Europeans lie so much about America, but man, the food's good, dude. Like, yeah, like the burgers are like 2,000 calories, but man, they don't talk about how good that burger is. Fucking hell. Like, damn, that shit's good. I tried Taco Bell. Taco Bell's kind of mediocre, to be honest. Again, my tier list, I don't know, people would disagree with this, but like my tiers of American fast foods when I was there, the top tier for me was Jack in the Box. I really like Jack in the Box and Chick-fil-A. Jack in the Box and Chick-fil-A. Oh my lord, those were good. Holy shit, Chick-fil-A especially. Like Chick-fil-A, I went to Chick-fil-A for the first time. Like on the second day we were there. And I ordered like the basic sandwich they had. Which is literally just 2 buns, a piece of chicken, and a pickle, right? And I was like, how can this be good? Like this, no sauce, no nothing, no cheese, anything. And then you try it and it's like, how can this be so good? How can something with only 3 ingredients be so good? I mean, 3 ingredients, you know what I mean. It was so good. Kinda same with Jack in the Box. McDonald's was kind of shit. I mean, it was kind of the same. KFC was kind of the same. We mostly stuck to the new restaurants in America. I think what I didn't like about Taco Bell was like, I don't, it tasted weird. I don't know if it was just the Taco Bell like near Hollywood that I was eating at or something, but it's just like, I don't know, I didn't like it too much. And their portions were really small too. What the fuck was that? I think it skipped my cutscene by accident or something. I don't remember where you put the chemical to kill the plant. Hello, Challenger. Chick-fil-A is great. Post the tier list I wanna see. I don't think I have to make a tier list. I think I've pretty much listed them here. I don't remember many of other ones. What else is there in America? I didn't try Denny's. Fun fact, I tried Denny's for the first time, not in America, but in Japan. They have Denny's restaurants in Japan. Wendy's was fine. I thought it was okay. Like, nothing stand out for it. Like, Chick-fil-A was, like, the biggest standout. Like, it was just like, wow, that's good. Organic chemistry lab experiment. The similarities in the cellular characteristics of the rapidly growing plant infected by the Tyrant virus have been reported in previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting new fact became clear. We learned that the chemical in the UMB family, UMB number 20, contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. We've given UMB number 20 a new name, V-Jolt. If calculations prove correct, when V-Jolt is applied directly to the root of the plant, the entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. The V-Jolt can be made by simply mixing VP, however the extra take care must be taken handling the UMB chemicals. They have been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. The chemicals of each are, yellow, green, orange. You can kind of deduct the fact that some of these are just like the other type or whatever. So is it you apply this to this sink, I think? In the bathroom? Okay, hold on. If you come to Norway, we have no fast foods, bro. Your fast food options are McDonald's and Burger King. That's it. That's it. That's all you get. Is it in the bathtub? No. don't have anything else in Norway. The one restaurant I wish we had in Norway is KFC. I really like KFC. Where the fuck do you use this jar? V-Jolt. Do you use it like... Where the fuck there's this V-Jolt? I don't even remember. I put it using the thing. Not even KFC. You have McDonald's and Burger King. That's it. And then like local restaurants, I guess. Like those ones that are like run by like one guy or whatever. You don't have like chains or anything. It sucks. I'm gonna look this up. Where do you use the V-Jolt? Wait, what? You have to go back to the aqua ring for it? What? Huh? Apparently you have to go to the aqua ring to use them. I didn't remember that. I've never eaten any good fast food in Norway. Matter of fact, like now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't eaten at a restaurant like ever in Norway. I ate like that was a bar. I've never eaten at a restaurant in Norway. It's too expensive. And not to mention the fast food is so expensive in Norway. In America you can get like meal deals for $5 easily. In Norway the cheapest menu you can get is like $15 minimum. At McDonald's, like a Big Mac, fries, and a drink. It's funny whenever like the fast food, you know, like the stereotypical like unhealthy food becomes so expensive that it's almost honestly at the same price range as like regular restaurant meal. I know for a fact some restaurants have meals that cost less than $15. Okay, so I think I gotta go here. Not to get all hippy-dippy, but do you ever lament on just how much meat and animal product on a daily basis and is produced on a daily basis, or it goes to waste? I love meat and eggs, but it doesn't sit right with me. Nah. I mean, in my worldview, God created animals for the exact purpose of being eaten. At least like cows and stuff, right? Like the ones that were not made to be companions of us, like dogs or cats. In my opinion, they're just created to be meat for us. They're just here. Their purpose on Earth is to be eaten by us. By us making them into meat is fulfilling their purpose in life. Chickens are supposed to lay eggs or be eaten, and cows, same for cows, in my opinion. And we do actually kind of use, like, people love to complain about, like, sausages, you know, like, have you seen how they make hot dogs? They use, like, the rests of the meat, and it's like, okay, good. Good. Am I supposed to be upset by the fact that they use the rest of the meat? Hello? I like hot dogs. I know how they're made. I'll eat them sometimes. That's it. Huh. That was unceremonious. Is there even anything in here? I guess I just killed the plant, that's it. Not an achievement or anything? Nothing? Just like just dies? Don't look at it from a theological perspective, but I agree with that. From a food chain perspective, I'm talking more about the sheer mass production of industrialization of it all. Well, there's a lot of people on the earth, right? People want to eat meat. We kind of need to eat meat. We are kind of like created to eat meat. We have to meet our needs. There's a lot of people on earth right now, so there's a lot of production of meat. I mean, I don't know how, like, am I like, well, if I feel bad about it, like, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm not gonna stop eating meat. I'm not gonna force other people to stop eating meat. Like, people try to convince you that, like, oh, the meat production and the cows breathing is actually what's like making our environment so bad. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's what we gotta do. We have to stop eating meat. That will save the environment. True. It's not the billionaires who fly 14 times a day with their private jets. No, it's not them. It's not China producing enough CO2 waste in a fucking day that most countries do in a year. No, it's not that. It's you. You have to stop eating meat, you greedy fuck, you know? I don't buy that. I don't feel necessarily like any sympathy for the animals. Because again, it's their purpose. And we as humans need the protein. Don't forget about those China floating city fishing vessels? Yeah, like it's... Like, I don't understand how it's like the blaming... Or like when they blame the environmental issues on like people having kids. Right? That's the funniest one. Whenever European leaders will blame people for having too many kids, and then they'll be like, what? We have no workforce! Import 50 billion Somalis now. It's like, but you just told us that there's too many people here. Like, what the fuck? So you stop having kids so you can import cheap labor to your country, huh? That's what it was about? I guess. You just want slave labor. That's what they want. That's all they really want. They just want slave labor. So that's why I don't buy a lot of this, like, there's obviously problem with the environment. Like, obviously it's getting worse, because it's like, it's given to be getting worse when there's more people. But the people we blame is just, like, the things we blame on it are just fucking funny. Like, the billionaires go up there and be like, can you guys stop eating more meat, guys, please? The same millionaire who flew to the conference where he's talking about how you should eat less meat, flew there with his private fucking jet and released more emissions, he himself, than a full family does in a year. By eating meat or doing anything. It is so hypocritical and cringe and fucking stupid, I hate it. We can't get robot slaves soon enough? What? I hope we don't get robot slaves. They're gonna take human jobs. Why is the plant still here? I used the fucking thing. Hello? Did I do something wrong? Hold on. Did I do something wrong? I'm gonna look at video. Yes, it's the exact same thing I did. What is the benefit of killing this plant? You probably don't need an answer now, but to anyone who's reading, I think, and yes, think, because I'm a very first playthrough, it kills plant 42 instantly, like you do that in the video, and then go back to plant 42's room, it will be dead. But where is its room? I haven't been in its room. That's another thing, like my, people ask me, like, what do you want to study? What are you gonna study? Brother, I don't know what I'm gonna study, because I don't know what's gonna be a real job 5 years from now. And that's a real problem, like, okay, you wanna study cybersecurity? Well, it's getting automated in real time right now, so there's gonna be less jobs for that. Okay, so... And then people go like, bro, just become a plumber or something. Okay, so what happens when all these tech jobs get replaced by AI or like automated systems and we all become plumbers? Who's gonna pay us? Who's gonna be needing a plumber once everyone loses their job? How many plumbers can there be? Right? Like, there's just... people don't understand this. How this is a real concern for like younger people. Is that what job is gonna be a real thing 10 years from now, and what job isn't going to be oversaturated in 10 years, right? Because, like, since everything is being automated, people go more into the physical fields. But what happens once the physical fields get oversaturated? What happens then? And then people go like, oh, but AI will create new jobs. What new jobs? Are you stupid? How can automation create a new job? Are you stupid? What? It's gonna create one job of the guy that watches over the AI? Wow! One job to watch over a system that automates 20 other jobs. Amazing. So what the fuck are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? People have... I don't know what to do now. The plant should be dead. This plant should be dead. It shouldn't grab me here. Do I go back or something? No. I don't think so. Hold on. After killing Plant 42 as Jill, check the fireplace in the room to obtain a helmet key. What? The fireplace in a room? What room? You go to the main plant in the library and finish it off. If you're playing as Jill, Barry will help you. Yeah, but how? Where? Back to the mansion? Did you know that you can still buy RE4 OG on Steam? Crazy how the remake doesn't replace the OG. That's one way to be obtuse. That's one way to be an obtuse retard. When you look up Resident Evil 4 on Steam, which one comes first? Capcom themselves have said before that remakes are a direct replacement and a direct update, quote-unquote, for the original. It's not the fact that they're replacing them directly, deleting them from Steam and replacing them. But like, Capcom is like actively making efforts to bury the originals, to have the like. You guys remember when the Resident Evil 2 came out on GOG, and Capcom was genuinely astonished that someone would want to play the original over the remake? It's a good example. Capcom is actively trying to replace these games. That is just the truth. I guess your name is accurate, you're a sheep. In an ideal scenario, if the robots take over the job market, people's needs would be covered by the state, and they would be free to pursue their own interests. That's not gonna happen though, right? Like, we all know that. We all know that's not gonna happen though. The government would not just let us, like, sit around and just chill. That's not gonna happen. They're always gonna want us to do some jobs. Question, are you playing the RE1 remake? Yes. And I've already played the original. What's your fucking point? I've also played the RE4 remake, RE2 remake. I've played all the Resident Evil games. And I did the same thing with this game. Only now can you buy Resident Evil 1 on Steam, the original. Only now. Like, a few days back. At least I'm not a clown on Twitter. True. I like being a clown. Have some joy in your life. Non-horse at their best back catalog of games that Capcom does? Bingo. Bingo. They tell me to go to the room with the plant, but I don't remember which room with the which room had the plant. Like, none of them? Do I just go back to the mansion, maybe? Yeah, OG Yakuza 3 and Ishin. Like, Sega is even worse at this. They will like delist the old. Sega is so fucking funny, dude. Sega will have like Yakuza games on sale. Sega got mad that people were buying Yakuza 0 for like $5 on sale, so they released a remake, quote unquote, that now costs $30 or like 20 or something, and pretty much doesn't add anything of value at all. It's just a downgrade. Like, it's just a fucking downgrade, just so they can sell, like, and then they delisted the old games, of course. They delist the old games. It's so scummy and stupid. Fuck remake culture, fuck remaster culture, make new games, port old games. That's my motto. Vote for me for president. That is my campaign, that's my campaign speech. How about we instead of using that workforce to remake some fucking old Resident Evil game, remove its content, censor it, downgrade it, how about instead of that we put those same people onto making a new Resident Evil game? Whoa, that's crazy, okay? Okay, hear me out. What if we got more new games instead of getting shitty fucking remakes? What? Eh? What if we got like Revelations 3 or something? Or like some other like spin-off? That would be awesome. They used to do those before developers realized, wait a minute, we can just put 10% of the effort in and get 50% more results out of it because people are sheep and will eat our goy slop that we serve them on a silver platter. They don't think for themselves. What is that fucking video of that rabbi saying like the goyim don't think, they only think the football and the you know. You should remake. You should make that video with like the gaming goyim only thing remake, remaster, no like respect for the art, no respect for the designer, only eat slop. Yeah, Pragmata releases in 2 days. I'm fucking hyped for that. That's a new game in a new universe. I'm playing that. I don't see near as much discourse about MGS3 Remake. Oh, MGS3 Remake is bad, in my opinion. It's very mediocre. They downgraded... My biggest problem with MGS3 Remake is that they downgraded, like, the boss fight. The boss fight of the boss is so downgraded, it's actually insane. She's like not even a challenge in the new version. Not even a challenge at all. She's a pushover. I had more trouble with the end than I had with the boss at the end. That's how bad it is. You're talking about Capcom just remaking games? They just released Requiem? Oh, wow! They released one game after 4 years! Wow! But imagine how fast we could get games if they stopped remaking their previous games. Imagine how fast we would get games then. Imagine if the same people who are destined to be worked on remakes were working on the mainline game and helping make that. Or make some spin-offs, or make anything else. Why do we have to make remakes? Like, I don't know, why do people defend this? I don't get why people defend this. I genuinely don't. There is no defense. Like, why do you want to play just go play the game. If you want to play Resident Evil 3, go play Resident Evil 3. Why do you need a remake for it? I don't get it. I don't understand it. It is fundamentally just doesn't register in my brain completely. Why would want that? When I think back to my favorite games on the PS2 or PS1, I'm not thinking of like, wow, I wish someone would just like make this over again, butcher it, censor it, remove parts of it, and then I can play it. No! I'm thinking like, can they maybe port it to Steam? That would be awesome. That would be sick. Like they did, good example, Persona 4 Golden. Straight port from the PS Vita. Works. They just like adapted the control scheme for PC and stuff, and then controller, boom, that's it. That's how it's supposed to be. Surprisingly, it's gamer boomers that win remakes. Yeah, I know. They're fucking... Like, you're an actual goyim. You're an actual, like, peak goyim if you genuinely ask for remakes, right? If you genuinely ask for remakes. Even the best examples of remakes, like this one that I'm playing right now, even the best example, mind you, this is the best example in a golden standard for remakes that no one has reached yet in the past, what is it, 24 years? This game is 24 years old, and nothing has come close because every remake is just a downgrade. Not everyone wants to play a really unoptimized game that released in 2005 that still has tank controls. Oh my god, bro. Look at the state of my gaming, bro. Who was it? Who was that? Who was that? Hold on. Who was the guy who said, like, games are not art? He was so right. He was actually so right. What was his name? Roger Ebert, yeah. Robert Elbert. He said that games are not art, and that is actually so fucking true. That is actually so fucking true. You know why? Because art has respect. People respect a old movie. You know, like The Thing from 19-something, 1980-something? That movie has respect. That movie cannot be replaced. It cannot be remade. If it gets remade, people will dislike it because moviegoers have respect for the art of movies, right? They don't care that it might be rough around the edges. Maybe the audio is a little bit bad. Maybe this or that. The camera quality is not that high. Whatever, right? But they, at the end of the day, they respect the art and they wouldn't want it to be remade because you don't remake the Mona Lisa. You don't rewrite Shakespeare, right? You don't do that. That's what respect for art looks like. You don't see that in gaming. Gaming is just disposable fucking, like, enjoyment, entertainment. That's it. That's it. You know, like, there's no respect in here. There's no respect for art. It's so sad. It makes me pissed off, because it's like, I think games are art. I think games are the highest form of art there is. And to see them just be disgraced like this over and over and over again is just sad. You talk about respect for art, yet your Twitter literally is just shitpost. What the fuck is the correlation here? What? I would argue shitposting is an art in of itself. Like, what? Oh, you can't have that opinion. You can't think that art... You can't respect art if you make jokes online. Like, what? Are you stupid? Is there like a gas leak in your house? Hold on, I'm looking for a meme. But yeah, Robert Elbert, unironically, for the wrong reasons, was right. He was right. Video games can never be art until gamers learn to respect the medium and respect the games. You want to know another great example? Silent Hill 2 Remake. That's a good example. You go to Steam. I want to play Silent Hill 2. I heard so many good things about it from my friends. My friends have told me it's so good. Let's see. Silent Hill 2. Oh, there it is. Oh, it came out 2024. Weird. That's odd. Oh, where's the original? Oh, I can't play it. Oh, I have to play this dog shit. Absolute garbage. Goy slop. I can't even put into words how bad this game is. I can't put into words how bad this fucking remake is. Oh my god, dude. I love this remake. Strike it down. Bloober Team, I hope Russia sends a missile and it hits Bloober Team headquarters in Minecraft. I hate this studio. This is disgrace to Poland. Disgrace to Poland and Polish game development. Disgrace. I don't even know why the originals are not on Steam, honestly. I mean, I just emulated it, like any normal person would. I think I gotta make it back to the mansion, but I don't know where. I think it's the library? Anyone know where we gotta go after we clear the plant 42? It's so sad, man. I'm genuinely sad. Like, this makes me actually upset when I read comments about how people be like, bro, the remake is so much better. Why even play the original? It's like, oh my god. Like, you know that one scene in Invincible where he takes someone's fucking head and just squishes it with his fucking hands? That's the exact motion you want to do to these people. You just want to kill them in Minecraft, you know? You don't deserve to live. Back to the mansion? Okay. To have this little respect for art, this little respect, Imagine if someone went up to like a Van Gogh painting and they were like, yeah, it's fine, but it's like, I don't really like looking at it. Can we just make a new one? It's not very good on my eyes. Yeah, the holy shit 2 cakes thing is so retarded. Like, no one thinks like, are we serious? That excuse does not work when the games are clearly made to be replacements for the originals. They're clearly made to be replacements. I don't have a battery. Is RE4 Remake really that bad? So, in my opinion, RE4 Remake is fine. You know why it's fine? And this is like their desired outcome. It's fine because it's RE4 at the end of the day, right? It's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be fun because it's just RE4. But it is in every way and regard a downgrade, right? It's in every way downgrade. So you can't really say it's like objectively terrible because it's still the same fundamental game as the original. So it's like, you know, it's like a loophole almost. You can't just say it's bad because it's like, oh, what, you don't like RE4, huh? You know what I mean? No one is saying that it's like, you know, fundamentally just a terrible game. It's that it's a fucking downgrade that is being sold for a higher price, that is being sold as a quote-unquote upgrade, that is being sold like the front and center. Do you think PS6 is gonna have RE4 original? No, it won't. It will have RE4 Remake. Every console generation from now on will have RE4 Remake. They will bury the original now because the remake is the new standard. They removed the problematic things. They removed things that people might have, you know, that people might have disliked, I guess, like the tank controls and stuff, because people don't care. People don't care for art. And I hate this loophole, right? Like, you can't really call it bad because it's like, it's still the same game, kind of, I guess, right? So you can't really say to the end, like, oh, it's just terrible on all front, because it's still, like, it is still the game, right? But it's just a downgrade. I can't think of any things that Resident Evil 4 Remake does better than the original. I can't think of many things. Especially after replaying RE4 recently and getting all the achievements. I think the only thing I like personally is the fact that they don't have QuickTime events. That's it. That is the only thing. And if that's the only thing, brother, that's rough. What's problematic in RE4? Everything, dude. You wanna know? You remember that one scene when you're walking into the village for the first time, and you walk into a hut, and there's a woman, like, impaled on like a pitchfork, and like Leon says something, I guess they have like equal rights, or like there's equality in this village or whatever. Like, they changed that line for no reason. There's no reason to change that line, but apparently it's offensive enough to where you need to change it. Like it's that petty. They are that petty. Anything that can even be like slightly deemed as offensive is removed. Even remotely. A better example of that is another Capcom remake, remaster, sorry, is the Dead Rising 1 remaster, where they removed a line where one of the characters, who's a Vietnam veteran, says like, oh, you call me fucker, or something like that. They removed that and he just calls you a bastard. Why is that removed, huh? Why is that removed? Huh? Oh, here we go. Question, why do you care if they remove the line? Okay, question to you back. Why remove the line if it's so unimportant? Huh? This is, what is it? Appeal to, what is this like fallacy called? It's the... Appeal to insignificance, I think? Yeah, it's like, oh, why even, bro, it's not even that important. Why do you even care? Why do you even care? Bro, it's not even that important. Triviality, yes. is the appeal to triviality. Like, why do you care, bro? A logical fallacy where someone involved in an argument says the issue being argued over doesn't matter in an attempt to shame their opponent into giving up so their side can push their agenda unopposed, easily countered by telling them to shut up and go away if they don't actually care. The best answer to, like, why do you care about X being removed or censored is, why, if it's so unimportant, why censor it? Exactly, that's my question. Like, I was asking, like, why even censor such a small line that is not even, like, problematic in the first place if it's so unimportant? It's clearly important enough to be changed, right? So how is it not important enough for me to care about it? Like, it's just like a paradox. Like, what are we talking about? There's examples of this constantly, though, where there's like censorship. Another good example is Persona 3 Remake, where they removed a quote-unquote like a transphobic line from the game. That is like clearly removed for political reasons. That is clearly censored and removed for political reasons. There's no other reason for removing it. You know what I mean? There's so many movies and games. Oh, there's stalkers here now. Fuck me. I don't have healing on me. Shit, dude. The hunters, sorry, the hunters. I'm sorry, the hunters I meant. I dread the Persona 4 remake. Me too, bro. Dude, it's gonna be so bad. Fuck. Bro, if I die here, I'm gonna be set back so far. No, please don't. I don't know, man. Like, the Persona 4 remake already looks bad, and it's like, why are we making Persona remakes? How about we make Persona 6, huh? Why are we not making Persona 6? Has it not been long enough? Persona 5, the last Persona game came out in what? 2014? Was it 2013? I think maybe even earlier. And it's easy to know why. It is because remakes make easy money. Because Goislopenders love eating them up. They love the remakes. Which is another reason why normies are barely sentient beings. Use ink ribbon, yes. Finally, okay. Good progress. I mean, not good progress. I died like... I think I lost like an hour and a half of progress today by dying twice, but... I have a lot of resources, so it's not too bad. Don't forget, Sega released Persona 5 9 months in Japan, and Alas got mad when people mass posted spoilers under every Persona 5 related post. I mean, yeah, it's... Are we surprised that they're stupid and retarded? I got like half an hour more. Or 20 minutes more. Not even... Okay, 15 minutes. Barely. See what's going on Twitter. Wish I could stream more, but man, I just woke up so late. Starfield rated for Nintendo Switch 2 in Taiwan. Amazing. Oh yeah, Kanye announced a concert in Poland, which is really funny. I'm going to his concert in Netherlands. So it's very funny, really funny to see this now. I love the top comment. The Poles hate the Nazis. I wonder if he can perform there. Poland is Jewland. Oh my fuck, dude. Like, whoever made that post about like how like the exposure to sub 80 IQ like far right people can genuinely make you like a leftist was right. God, dude, my god. It is so true. It is so true. Like, you look at the people that you're like sharing the political compass with, and you're like, wow, these people are fucking retarded. These people are actual fucking retards. See what else. Especially Americans acting like they don't understand European. Yeah, I mean that too. I don't know. I saw he cancelled his trip to France and England because France and England were like, "No, you're a Nazi. We don't want you." While like in Netherlands, the Dutch minister said like, "Nah, Kanye can come. It's fine." Wait, hold on. Oh, this one. I think it's this one. I found the article in the Times of Israel. Let's see. Netherlands not planning to bar Kanye West over anti-Semitic outbursts. Dutch minister says no indication of threat to public order despite UK ban and growing European backlash over rapper's history of anti-Jewish pro-Hitler rhetoric. There are no plans as yet to bar the rapper Kanye West, also known as Ye, from Netherlands. A minister said Wednesday after Britain banned him over past anti-Semitic outbursts. Dutch Asylum and Migration Minister Bart van der Brink said there needed to be a possible danger to public order or risk of national security to bar someone from entering a country. I guess. So he will be able to perform on June 6th and 8th. That's funny, I thought it was 7th. No, it was 8th, because 8th is Sunday, right? Oh, it was 7th, wasn't it? I don't remember what it was. Let me see, was it 7th? When is Kanye West concert in Netherlands? Yeah, June 6th, Saturday and Monday, yeah. Maybe I looked at the wrong... Hold on. I think it is 6th. Yeah, it's 6th. Okay, it's 6th. Okay. I looked at it wrong. Can I show you my tickets? I think there's my name on it. Yeah, no, yep. Yay, Saturday, June 6th in Arnhem. We got such good seats, bro. Oh, can I show you can I show you where we're sitting? We're sitting in like 105, directly across the stage. No, sorry, 119. 119. We're sitting like right here. This is the stage, and we're sitting right here. These are sitting seats that are elevated, and these are like the standing seats. Now, these seats were really expensive. Okay? They are like... You know, they were like $700 compared to the $300 standing places. However, you get to sit. So, you know, that's good. Per person, yep, I paid together $1,400 because I'm going with another person. $1,300, and it seems like it was a good fucking call to not go to England or France. Thank God I booked them in in fucking in Netherlands. And at the same time, we also have TwitchCon. I also bought TwitchCon tickets. I'm going to TwitchCon. Yeah, here's the price for TwitchCon, by the way. I bought the 2-day pass, which is 125 euros. Yeah, it's quite expensive. It equals to about 150 after taxes, so... It is quite expensive. And it's on the 30th and 31st of May. So we're gonna be arriving in Netherlands on May 26th, which is a Tuesday. TwitchCon is on Saturday and Sunday. And then Kanye West concert is on the 6th, which is a Saturday. So we have like a... It's 2 weeks, pretty much. It's pretty much 2 weeks. A little over 2 weeks, almost. No, a week and a half. The hotel's gonna be expensive because, as I found out... Surprise, surprise. During TwitchCon, it's quite expensive to get a hotel in Rotterdam. Especially in the area that I want to be in. I'm probably going to have to pay $1,000. Over $1,000 in hotels in Netherlands. Because... It's just, you know, it's just expensive, is all, you know? It's really expensive. But I think it's gonna be worth it, you know? The thing is, like, the group I'm going with already, booked a hotel. Because I kind of joined them, like, last minute. Not last minute, but, like, they have a hotel already, right? They have, like, they're paying, like, 700 per person in the shared stuff in the room they're in, right? I can book a room in the same hotel they're in for $1,000, right? And I kind of want to be in the same building as them because it's kind of like a group tour, so like I want to be as close to them as possible, right? So it would be kind of like weird for me to book like a hotel that's like 20 minutes away out of them because it's just gonna be a mess, right? If we're gonna go drinking and stuff, it's gonna be a mess, right? Because then we have to split up and I have to go alone, and you know, it's all just a mess. And then we have to like coordinate, like, where do we meet? When do we meet? Are you guys here? When are you guys here? Where are we going? Are you guys gonna go there? You know what I mean? It's just a lot of trouble. And I can just book a room in the same place they're in. You know what I mean? Why not stay in the hotel with your friends? The room is already full. Like, we are going... how many of us are there? Let me see. Like, there's 5 of us. And the room is only for 4 people. Like, there isn't a place for me to sleep. There isn't like a sofa or anything. It's like, they use the sofa for one of the people. They use the there's 2 beds and a sofa in that room. There's 4 of them, and they pretty much share the 2 beds and a sofa. And they're like small beds, like 1-person beds. So one of them is already gonna have to like sleep together. It's already like, we're already stretching the dollar here. You know, so it's like... It's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be very fun. I have the exact hotel they wanna book. Yeah, it's this place. Expensive as fuck. The urban residence is Rotterdam. And I would have to stay here from... May 26th till... No, this is starting day. Retard, this is starting day. Into the 2nd? Yeah, 2nd. Oh my fucking god, can you work? This is the day... Holy shit, bro, please. I'm staying from May 26th till 2nd. There we go. For 1 person. How much would that cost me, huh? It would not cost me $200. That much I do know. Why, what? This is $250 per night. There's no way this is $250 for the whole thing. It's $250 per night. What? No fucking way. Is this per day? This is per day, right? This has to be per day. $250 per day, yeah. Has to be. Yeah, so $250 per day for how many days? 7, 8, 9, 30, 31st, 7 days. So for 7 days for this one, and then, but like, how do you set, dude, fuck me. Oh no, this is Polish złoty. This is złoty, right? Oh, this is not crowns. No, this is what? Excuse me? There's no fucking... Hold on. There's no fucking way this is $200. It was like 1,000 when I was looking at it. Hold on. There's no way. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay, there it is. It would be... Oh my god! It would be $1,700 for 1 room for 7 nights. Yeah, $1,700. Holy fuck, man. That is like ridiculous. That is plain ridiculous. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at it later. Maybe they have like a room in the in the attic that I can rent. Maybe. Yeah, no, it's the problem is that this is like specifically a place for like more people. You know what I mean? This is specifically a place for a lot of people. So I don't know. It's specifically a place where you're supposed to be with more than one person. So it's not like a hotel for one person. I guess I'd have to find something like close by. That is like for one person, because like I'll be even willing to pay like a fat $100 for per day, you know. You can't cancel the booking on this one. You can't cancel it because it's like it's like a gray area between a hotel and like a Airbnb. You can't do it. Yeah, it sucks. It's gonna be an expensive trip, unfortunately, but you know, what are you gonna do? I've never stayed in a fancy hotel, so I guess we will see. I need to find like a place where one person can stay, you know, like because every place assumes that there's more people. We'll see. Anyways, I gotta end the stream now because my boss is coming in like 5 minutes. And I haven't changed my clothes. Tomorrow we're gonna do some Limbus Company. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for hanging out. Join the Discord if you haven't. I appreciate you all, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. See ya.